from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Alexander Ellsworth.
And I'm Leah Schwagel. Topping our newscast this week, Hour of Code takes school system by storm. Trask students craft for a cause, and Snipes teachers win cash awards.
Our top story this week, the Hour of Code has become a tradition in New Hanover County's elementary schools, and we have two reports. First, we travel to Forest Hills Global Elementary, where students took part in this educational movement. With a complete report is YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
The Hour of Code is a global movement reaching tens of millions of students in 180+ countries. In New Hanover County, dozens of schools, including Forest Hills Global Elementary, participated in this amazing event. The Hour of Code is organized by the nonprofit Code.org and over 100 others, and is designed to be a statement that today's generation of students is ready to learn critical skills for 21st century success.
Coding in particular, though, is a skill that all students are going to need in the future. It is actually the #1 job right now in the United States. It's projected to grow at twice the rate of other jobs. And if you are in computer science, you can expect to earn a great wage and have flexible work environment.
Throughout the week, students learned how to code using programs designed for teaching computer science. The students learned the basic concepts of computer science with drag and drop programming blocks, set up in a game-like atmosphere and equipped with age-appropriate self-directed tutorials.
I learned that you have to use like many steps in coding, and it gets harder and harder every time. Fun about it was that it was my favorite movie, Moana, and Maui and Moana, they had to go around on the ocean, and they had to get past the Kakamora.
Some of the hardest things that I had to do is I had to use a lot of blocks. Like I had to use up to 20 blocks at least to get past a level, and it said I only had to use 6, but I used more than 6.
The unique hands-on experience that Hour of Code brought to the students at Forest Hills reinforced concepts and skills already taught in other subject areas by integrating national math, English language arts, and science standards.
Well, when you think about coding, you think about computer and binary programming, a lot of math, but actually the skills that our students are learning go beyond that, because as they're learning how to code, they are learning logic and problem solving. We can integrate the computer coding with other social studies, science, and other subjects in school. They're collaborating with each other. These are all skills that businesses want to see when the students come out of schools.
With technology changing every industry on the planet, computing knowledge has become part of a well-rounded skill set. The Hour of Code demystifies computer science for hundreds of students across the country and helps them to look toward the future possibilities for themselves in the design and development of new technologies. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
Bradley Creek Elementary also got into the Hour of Code groove. Code.org, one of the developers of the week-long lessons, introduced a new sports-themed coding tutorial, which got a number of the Bradley Creek 5th grade sports enthusiasts interested in programming. Students start early through the programs such as Scratch, in which users drag and drop blocks of code to program interactive stories, games, and animations. That lays the groundwork for learning more advanced coding languages such as C++, or Java. This year's Code.org reached several milestones, including 300 million students served with 1 hour of code and a total of 20 billion written lines of code so far. Hour of Code has introduced at least 10% of all students globally to code through its program. This has become an increasingly important concept as it is helping teach young people programming to prepare them for a future world where manufacturing and other fields are going to robots instead of humans.
In other news, congratulations to Ashley High School orchestra student, Madhavi Trika. As member of the 2016 All-State Orchestra, Madhavi applied for and was awarded a full tuition scholarship to the 2017 Canon Music Summer Camp. The camp is a 3-week music-filled retreat in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. It offers the most comprehensive course of musical instruction in the Southeast, with intensive college preparatory work in performance and music theory. Campers participate in daily ensemble rehearsals and music theory classes in an atmosphere that elevates everyone's musicianship. Equally important is the one-on-one instruction each camper receives in weekly private lessons. Open to serious student musicians who are rising high school freshmen to graduating seniors.
At Trask Middle School, technology teacher Daniel Drake developed a new club for students called Crafting for a Cause. Within weeks of announcing the mission of the club, over 25 students had joined and begun to design and craft wooden toys. Within a couple of weeks, the club had built 75 toys. As a club, students voted to donate these items to Toys for Tots this Christmas season. Trask wooden toys were classic in nature and required no batteries and run on 100% imagination. Designed by the students, the collection of toys included wooden cars, trucks, and planes. All the toys were certified to be child-safe and free of lead paint. To collect these wonderful handcrafted toys, the Toys for Tots organization sent one of their members to the school. While there, he shared a little bit about the organization, their mission, and just how these unique toys would be distributed. It was a great way for students to learn the craft of innovation and design, but also the importance of giving back to the community.
Links to Learning provides awards to New Hanover County, Brunswick, and Pender County elementary school educators to enhance curriculum and stimulate creative thought in a variety of settings. These awards enable educators to enrich classroom and extracurricular activities and develop new approaches to learning. This year, the committee received 83 applications for a total request for over $67,000 against a budget of only $30,000. Of the 46 projects awarded, New Hanover County Schools Snipes Academy received 8, a record for a single school and in our district.
I will be using this award to do a musical in the spring called Willy Wonka, and we will be doing costumes with that. We will also purchase the musical with this award, and we'll also use it to supply costumes for our broadcast team and possibly a green screen in our, so we'll have a double green screen in our broadcast room.
I received the award from the Assistance League of Greater Wilmington for the Snipes STEAM Library Makeover Edition. So we will be purchasing a subscription question and comprehension service for our Battle of the Books team so that they can be prepared to compete in May, on May the 5th. We also will receive some equipment, some STEAM equipment such as the Sphero robots, some Lego equipment and some other things that will help us for our Science Olympiad team next year.
The Links to Learning program is in its 5th year and has now contributed over $80,000 to local schools. In total, New Hanover County schools received close to $19,000 in grant monies from the Assistance League's Links to Learning program.
And the deadline for you to participate in the National Speak Up Survey is rapidly approaching. This survey polls K-12 students, parents, educators, and community members about the role of technology for learning in and out of school. The goal for the Speak Up survey is to get as many students, teachers, community members, and parents to participate as possible. You are encouraged to access and take the survey today. Just head over to the school system's website at nhcs.org and look for this Speak Up logo at the bottom of the page. Then just follow the directions, read the instructions, and begin the survey. Please note that the Speak Up surveys are designed to be completed in one 20-minute online session. If you exit the survey before completing it, you will not be able to log back in your original survey session. The deadline for completing the survey is January 13th.
Now, when your school news continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in the next 60 seconds, we'll have reports on national board certifications are announced, application process for the Board of Education student scholarships for future teachers, and Operation Warm visits Gregory Elementary.
This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My dad said, be an actor, my son, but be a comical one. They'll be standing in lines for those old honky-tonk monkey shines. Or you could study Shakespeare and be quite elite, and you could charm the critics and have nothing to eat. Just slip on a banana peel, the world's at your feet. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
Pearl S. Buck was the third American to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature. She is best known for her novels based in China. Her second novel, The Good Earth, based on the fluctuating fortunes of a peasant family, brought her much success. In addition to her literary achievements, Buck was a great humanitarian, contributing largely to orphans and children with disabilities. This background in literature has been brought to you by New Hanover County Schools.
Welcome back to your school news. 3 New Hanover County Schools educators recently achieved the National Board Certification, and 25 educators renewed their certifications. With a full report is Kathy Kale.
With the new additions to the districts and the renewals, New Hanover County Schools now has over 400 National Board certified teachers and continues to be among the state's top districts with high numbers of certified teachers. The newly certified teachers are Kimberly Kahn from Pine Valley Elementary School, Nun Johnson from Holly Shelter Middle School, and Stacy Samuel from Trask Middle School. Teachers who renewed their National Board certification are Gwendolyn Abram, Catherine Anderson, Ann Brooks, Krista Cotton, Jennifer Crafts, Elizabeth Foreman, Jennifer Hatch, Lindsay Cars, Victoria Kosh, Christy Lowell, Peggy Lutke, Whitney McCoy, Tara Mulvey, Lindsay Reiner, Susan Robbins, Valerie Simmons, Charles Summick, Kate Taylor, Whitney Tobin, Brenda Turner, Mary Tyndall, Jenny Walters, Jennifer Waring, Rosemary Wheeler, and Carolyn Witowski. The National Board for Professional Teaching Standards is an independent, nonpartisan, and nonprofit organization devoted to advancing the quality of teaching and learning. The organization's mission is to advance the quality of teaching and learning by maintaining high and rigorous standards for what accomplished teachers should know and be able to do. Providing a national voluntary system certifying teachers who meet these standards, advocating related education reforms to integrate National Board certification in American education, and to capitalize on the expertise of National Board certified teachers. Reporting for your school news, this is Kathy Kale.
What is inquiry? At Coddington Elementary, students learned inquiry by heading down to the farm. Students in Miss Snow's class learned that inquiry is the process used to introduce the scientific method of hypothesis research. That seems like a really big topic for kindergarten students, but when applied to life on the farm, the students quickly relate. Learning about crops, students use scientific inquiry to observe the life cycle of several varieties of a vegetable. They created a line plot to record the results of a class tasting and to interpret the data collected on the line plot. Students also studied large and small farm animals like cows and chickens, learning about eggs and dairy products. Parents in attendance at the Farm Day finale got to see demonstrations, view student video projects, enjoy hot apple cider, and play some Wonder Farm Day contests designed by the students. Best of all, visitors were treated to a production of the old Russian folk tale, The Little Red Hen. The play was fun to watch with lots of laughs, but also taught the virtues of the work ethic and personal initiative.
The Azalea Festival is running an art contest for elementary, middle, and high school students to express their creativity. The Children's Art Contest is for elementary and middle school students. The winning artists in both the elementary and middle school categories receive various notable prizes, and the winning schools are treated to a visit from the Azalea Festival official artist. The top 15 entries in each category are exhibited during the Azalea Festival at the Community Arts Center in the historic Hannah Block USO building. The deadline for the art contest is January 15th. For more information, you can contact Stephanie Craybill at stephaniecraybill.org or call 910-620-7083 with questions.
In 2012, Operation Warm partnered with the International Association of Firefighters. In Wilmington, firefighters of Local 129 started their own chapter of Operation Warm, making a difference in the lives of the students at Gregory Elementary by providing brand new coats to those in most need. Firefighters for Operation Warm is a national partnership designed with one goal in mind, to provide brand new American-made coats to children in need across the United States, where over 15 million children live in poverty. Since the program began in 2012, firefighters across the country have distributed over 200,000 coats in over 300 cities nationwide. The gift of a brand new coat provides not only warmth to children, but helps to improve self-confidence, peer acceptance, school attendance, and outdoor play.
Finally, the New Hanover County Board of Education is accepting applications for the student scholarships for future teachers. New Hanover County Schools eligible students who are seniors and interested in pursuing teaching careers are encouraged to apply. The scholarships will provide incentive, recognition, and financial assistance to outstanding individuals who are academically talented for professional development in the field of education. For more information and to apply the scholarship, please visit the website on the screen. The deadline to submit the application and all of the necessary documents is Monday, February 6th of 2017.
Now, don't go away. Coming up, we have the Lunch Bill of Fare.
Plus, in the Education Index, North Carolina teacher wins the 2016 Milken Education Award.
And check out these trending stories on the school system's website. Board of Education accepting student scholarships for future teachers. Winter Park teacher nominated for AIG Teacher of the Year. And New Hanover County Schools teachers achieve and renew National Board certification.
Your school news continues after this break. Don't go away.
History's Timeline, a world of history in 60 seconds, brought to you by New Hanover County Schools. January 10th, 1920, the League of Nations meets for the first time. January 1st, 1923, the Union of Socialist Soviet Republics is established. October 28th, 1929, Black Friday, the U.S. Stock Exchange collapses, triggering a global economic crisis known as the Great Depression. December 11th, 1931, gangster Al Scarface Capone is jailed for income tax evasion. March 23rd, 1933, Adolf Hitler becomes dictator of Germany. This has been History's Timeline, an educational snapshot of the fascinating people, places, and events that have shaped our past.
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time now for our Education Index. Look around the nation and the world at some of the top stories in education. Topping the index, every year Macy Vorreiter bought her high school's yearbook and asked her friends to sign it. She could never read it herself, though, having been born blind. So her assistant, or her twin brother, had to read it to her. So when Windsor High School's yearbook club surprised her with a Braille yearbook, Vorreiter was thrilled that she could read her senior yearbook all on her own. The yearbook is 4 volumes, each one 3 inches thick and printed on 8x5 by 11-inch paper. It's also very expensive. The yearbook costs $4,000, an expense split between the school and the yearbook publisher. For her part, Vorreiter may be the first high school student to receive a Braille yearbook, but she hopes she won't be the last. The U.S. Department of Education announced that 18 states will receive more than $247.4 million in awards under the Preschool Development Grant Program to continue their work in expanding access to high-quality preschool for children from low to moderate income families. The grants are the 3rd year of awards to states that are working with local communities to prepare the nation's most vulnerable children for success in school and beyond. Jointly administered by the U.S. Departments of Education and Health and Human Services, the grant program has invested $750 million and expanded access to new high-quality preschool classrooms or improved classrooms in 230 high-need communities. Last school year, more than 28,000 children from low-income families had access to high-quality early learning because of the Preschool Development Grants Program. This year, another 35,000 had the chance to enroll in these programs. North Carolina was not awarded any of the money. Finally, the holiday season just got a lot jollier for Amanda Robertson, who teaches math to 4th graders at Jones Intermediate School in Mount Airy City Schools. Robertson was just named North Carolina's 2016 Milken Educator Award recipient and received a check for $25,000 to spend as she pleases. Robertson joins up to 35 other educators nationwide to win the award this year. State Superintendent June Atkinson surprised Robertson and her school with the news during a school-wide assembly. Unlike most teacher recognition programs, the Milken Educator Awards has no formal nomination or application process. Candidates are sourced through a confidential selection process and then reviewed by blue ribbon panels appointed by state departments of education. Those most exceptional are recommended for the award with final approval by the Milken Family Foundation. Recipients can be exceptional teachers, principals, or specialists who are furthering excellence in the nation's schools. And that's this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the nation and the world. Now, don't go away. We'll be right back with the Lunch Bill of Fare. This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
In case of an emergency, if I'm at work, I would call my wife right away. Well, unless, of course, there's no cell service, and, then I...
If our cell phones didn't work and the land phone didn't work, the landlines weren't down, and that's a good question. What do you do?
Listen up, energy hogs. Get in there and waste some energy.
All this hot water for just one pair of pants.
Leaky windows, too. Keep wasting. They'll never know what hit them.
What the? Boss, they're home, and they've got energy-efficient bulbs. Ah!
You've got the power to get rid of energy hogs. You can update appliances and lots of other things. Get the tips you need at energyhog.org and play fun games, too. Get the energy hogs out of your home.
Hey, wait for me!
Welcome back to your school news. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. Our lunch menu anchor, Hunter Liedman, joins us now with this week's school lunch menu so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with New Hanover County School System can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks. It's a short week of school, but a week that's full of opportunities to eat nutritiously. We conclude our Tropical Fruit Month by taking a look at the melon and what benefits gain from consuming them. First, let's take a look at our menu, the options during the Christmas break. On Tuesday, December 20th, your entree choices are a tangerine chicken with rice and egg roll, meatball hoagie, or a bacon cheeseburger. Our side items include sweet potato waffle fries, veggie sticks, garden salad, mandarin oranges, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, December 21st, finish the week off with corn dog nuggets, a pork chop sandwich, or cheesy breadsticks. Side items include pasta salad, corn, garden salad, diced pears, and fresh fruit. We prepare for the Christmas holiday. Don't forget to spend time with those you love at lunch and the dinner table. The final fruit we will be looking at this month is cantaloupe. The cantaloupe is a great source of variety for vitamins including A, C, E, and K. They are also a great source of potassium. Now let's review this week's selections. You got some great entrees to choose from this week. On Tuesday, enjoy meatball hoagie and end the week off with a pork chop sandwich on Wednesday. That's what's on the slate for lunch at your school's cafeteria, so don't miss any of those nutritious, delicious, and healthy meals. With the Lunch Bill of Fare, I'm Hunter Ledman, wishing everyone a happy holidays. See y'all in 2017.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up next, we'll go underwater with the Castle Haynes Sea Perch team. We've got the story next on your school news.
Hi, this is Mark Anthony. You've probably heard a lot about influenza and the H1N1 virus. But here are the most important things you need to know to help protect yourself and your family. Wash your hands often with soap and water. Cough into your sleeve or a tissue, not your hands. If you're sick, stay home. That's how we can help keep ourselves, our families, and our communities healthy. Prepare, prevent, protect. Learn more at flu.gov.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? Ah, ah. My dad said be an actor, my son, but be a comical one. They'll be standing in lines for those old honky-tonk monkey shines. Or you could study Shakespeare and be quite elite, and you could charm the critics and have nothing to eat. Just slip on a banana peel, the world's at your feet. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
Welcome back to your school news. Have you ever heard of Sea Perch? Sea Perch is an innovative underwater robotics program that equips teachers and students with the resources they need to build an underwater remotely operated vehicle.
For the students at Castle Hayne Elementary, it has become an awesome in-school event, which has opened the door to a variety of STEM-related lessons.
Students build the ROV from a kit comprised of low-cost, easily accessible parts, following a curriculum that teaches basic engineering and science concepts with a marine engineering theme.
The Sea Perch program provides students with the opportunity to learn about robotics, engineering, science, and mathematics while building the underwater ROV.
Throughout the project, the Castle Hayne students have been learning engineering concepts, problem solving, teamwork, and technical applications.
Students have also discovered the exciting world of ship and submarine design and have been encouraged to explore naval architecture and marine and ocean engineering principles.
After the Sea Perch robots were constructed, students got to test their vehicles, deploy them on missions, and compete in various Sea Perch challenges.
In fact, the Castle Hayne students have become so good at operating their Sea Perch robots that they are ready to take on other elementary schools in challenge events.
That does it for this edition of Your School News, recapping some of our main stories. Hour of Code takes school system by storm, Trask students crafted for a cause, and Snipes teachers won cash awards from the Assistance League.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show, weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Alexander Ellsworth.
And I'm Leah Schwagel. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thank you for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network.
Have a great day.